Yo, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be getting a nuke on Infected, and as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be doing this in every single map. So today, we're going to be playing on the map Bagra Fortress. This map is not that bad for Infected. It's pretty good if your teammates are in the right spots. In my game, they weren't. Where you want your teammates to be is in the back spawn behind me. Every single person, the more people there, the easier it is. There's only 3 entrances you have to cover. That I'm aiming at there, that doorway, the second floor doorway that in the building that I'm on, and the doorway around the corner over there. If you've got a lot of people there, it's actually pretty easy to hold them off. But obviously, most of my team are in the building to my left. For some reason, that's actually the first time that I've ever seen like everybody sitting there. It's not a good building to sit in. There's so many different places you can get killed from. But anyway, that's what I decided to do. So we started off in this building here, which actually was not my plan at all. I just sat here and realized that I could spawn trap them, which is what I'm doing here. And I didn't realize that, but the only reason that I can do that is because if you look at my minimap, there is no teammates in this area. So there's teammates in most of the other spots on the map, which means the enemies are just going to spawn around here. So I decided to stay here, pick up a few kills, and I actually got a nice amount of kills. And by the time I was on the streak, most of my teammates were dead, so I started to push back to the spot that I was just talking about. Luckily, I had like 3 or 4 teammates watching one side for me, so I could just watch one doorway and the top doorway. So after I got on about an 11 kill streak, I had to edit it out because it was such a big pause, and in that pause I had a lot of my teammates die. So basically I killed that guy, basically alerting some of them to my position. So now they're going to start coming for me slowly, and it slowly starts to pick up and it starts to get a little bit more intense. But most of the teammates that were camping in that building are now dead. I've still got 3 teammates on the left over there covering that doorway, and I know nobody's really using that doorway up the top of those stairs, but I am still looking there just in case. Trying to keep my movement unpredictable so that they aren't able to throw knife me, throwing a few jump shots in there. So I'm not trying to be sweaty and just spam jump shot, and I'm just trying to avoid throwing knives. The amount of throwing knives that people just get lucky and they hit me with is ridiculous. Sometimes I shoot them, they flinch and they throw a knife and they still hit me somehow. It's just crazy. So I'm trying to just bounce around, move side to side, just be unpredictable, hope that they don't hit me, because obviously doing this strategy, I mean, you can do it, but there is still always going to be a chance that you're going to get hit by a throwing knife. So you need to stay moving as much as possible. Try not to stay still ever. So here it's getting a bit crazy now. We've only got one, no, that one teammate's just died now. So it's literally just me up here. Still got a few teammates on the other side of the map. So this is where it gets pretty intense. To be honest, I think it's quite lucky that those 3 are still alive on the other side of the map, because they're kind of splitting up the amount of enemies that are alive for me. Otherwise, I might not have been able to get this nuke. I did just about get this nuke in time, and I had enough time to call it in. So maybe these 3 people being alive at the other side of the map actually helped me do this, because unfortunately, 50 rounds in this P90 is not enough to take on, like, just basically everyone. So that's kind of annoying. It'd be cool if you could do your attachments and stuff like that, or maybe even pick your own gun, pick a gun with a bigger mag. Just it would be cool if there was a bigger selection. But I can't complain, because the P90 is probably one of the best ones there. The P90 and the Cast-Off 545 is definitely the best ones that you can get, so that's pretty good. But yeah, it's getting very intense here. People are throwing knives at me like mad, and somehow they're not hitting me, so that's lucky. I managed to get a couple seconds there so I can call it in. If there was like 1 or 2 more, then I wouldn't have been able to call that in, because as soon as I laid down, they would have thrown knifed me, and then I would have lost my nuke. So I did die, unfortunately, but what do you expect? There's like 64 of them. Anyway, that is the MGB on Bagra Fortress. There's not that many maps left to go. I hope you did enjoy the video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.